There's a quality, I think, in my work that's very masculine, very, I would say, raw and in your face. And I think a bear kind of possesses those qualities. So I felt like it was almost like a self-portrait in an animal. So it was actually almost automatic going to that animal. I think I probably knew, but I let myself like think, okay, let's try this and that. And then I was like, no, I really wanted a bear. So luckily, you know, I could get a bear. So when I was making the bear suit, I would be working on a stool in my studio, and I would just leave all the scraps on the ground. And funny that some of them were disappearing because my dog was actually eating them. And but then there were some left, and it was just these little pieces, slivers of bear hair with a piece of skin or leather on the back. You know, with my work on trying to fit these objects together, and you know, being a simple gesture of using my nostrils, and how that simple gesture of just putting these little brushes of bear hair in my nose, how it can mean so much, and how you can change yourself from a female to a male just with those simple, you know, little gestures of, you know, is that a man or a woman? So that was a bridge to the next body of work, which was Man, which included the diptych of myself and my father. And that it's a photo of my father that my mother took when they were both 19. And it's my father making this very macho pose. And I've always loved the photo, and so I wanted to copy it and become that macho person. So I searched out the whole outfit. I found a pocket tee, and I painted the stripes on it, and hiked up to Griffith Park in Los Angeles, and got the same desert flowers in front of me, and just made that same gesture, made that same pose as my father, and then placed it next to it. The only thing that I wanted missing from this photo is the mustache, the signifier of male, you know, machismo that was missing from my side. Also in that body of work, Man, is a poster series where I just decided I was ending a relationship, kind of starting afresh, and also just investigating why I gravitated towards a lot of male artists within film and arts and music. I actually took images from these men, either of themselves or of their objects that they made, and blew them up according to the size of my body. So, you know, let's say the Franz West photograph, I had blown up to the size of my waist, and then placed that poster over my body so that I would become one with his sculpture.